Turn me up, I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline, know what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We run him in just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claim it, it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. Turn me up, I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline, know what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We run him in just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claim it, it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. Turn me up, I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline, know what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time you hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We run him in just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claim it, it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.
I sure did. didn't hear about that. Hold on. Hold on. Just a second. Let me get over here. Let me get over here. Now, what you was saying, Muffin? What happened with Lil Mo? Okay, I didn't know. Nobody told me. What's going on, Vibers? Welcome back. We about to get into some mess. I'm feeling great today. I feel much better. Just let me get my Gatorade on so that we can get all the way up into it. You know, the girl has to be hydrated at all times. All right, so let's get into this mess. So, no, Muffin, tell me just what had happened. What had happened? Lil Mo has what now? She looks sick. She's seen better days. Oh no. Let's go see real quick. Let's go see what's going on. I guess she's on the gram. Should we be looking on the gram? Is that where we need to be looking? Okay, hold on. Let me just get my phone in here with us so that we can check this out. Okay. Now you got me scared, girl. I love Lil Mo. I really do. I hope she's okay. I really do like Lil Mo. I do, y'all. Let me see. Can you guys see the comments on the screen okay? Or do you need it a little bit bigger? Let me know. I don't know if I should have asked y'all that because you know we all are up in age. So, you know. You already know, okay? We may not be able to see. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get in here. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on. All right. So, okay. That ain't what I was trying to do. But let me move this over here so that we can see it better. Um, because once I put it on this setting, I can't where is it? Okay, here we go. All right, so let's go find what's going on with Lil Mo. So where is it at? Let me see. One moment. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on with Lil Mo. Is it okay? I don't think it's on her page. So like, where's it at? Where is it at, y'all? Y'all can't hear me no more? Wait, you see? Oh, you seen her on YouTube Shorts. Okay, all right. Okay, I see what you're saying. All right. Tot delicious, delicious girl alive. Thank you so very much. I missed you too. Y'all, y'all, you know what? What's that song that says I can't live without you because I can't breathe and all this kind of stuff. Y'all, I be needing my vibers. I be need my vibers. We missed you too. We missed you too. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this mess then. Okay, we'll go ahead and get into it. Let me just get this off the screen for a second because we'll come right back to this a little bit later. Okay. But there's a lot that I want to get into, a lot that I want to talk about. Where is the, where'd it go? Where'd it go? A lot that I want to talk about. Where is iPhone Mira? Here it is. All right, back. All right, what's going on? It's your birthday, Japan time. Guess who else's birthday it is today, y'all? Guess you said the sound is low. Oh, I'm really low. Hold on. Okay, is that better? Let me know if that's better. Does that sound better, y'all? Let me know if that sounds better because I don't want to get started and y'all don't hear me that well. Okay, so it is Good Judy's birthday. And it is Love Joy's birthday today. Our girl in law, Love Joy. So Love Joy, Twyla, and Obsessed with the Mess are three vibers that have met up and gotten to have a great friendship. And so I don't know if they're still out right now, but it is still early out here on the West Coast because they're on the um the West Coast as well. So they're going to be celebrating her birthday, and we also have to celebrate, okay? We have to celebrate our girl, Good Judy, and our girl, Love Joy, okay? First off, happy birthday, okay? Happy birthday to our lovely girl Eliza. You already know what it is. You already know how we give it up. Okay. We love you guys immensely. Okay. We want nothing but blessings on top of blessings this birthday season for you. What else do we want, y'all? You know, we want these backs to get blown up. But yes, we want all of your manifestations, all of the things that you wish for, the things that you desire to your highest and greatest good to come through for you. Okay. That's what we want for our girl Eliza. Okay. And we actually have to find someone to sing happy birthday to our girl Eliza. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. But before we sing happy birthday, it is very important.
Favorite drink is always miraculously in your refrigerator.
I hope whenever you check your bank account, you got more money in it than you actually expected to be in that motherfucker.
And I hope every time you go pay your utilities, that shit say zero balance due.
And I hope that every time you crank your car up, it's a full tank of gas in it.
Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. May our good Lord bless you. May our good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
Happy birthday, sweet peas. You already know we love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing birthday. Girl, I hope you are loving it. Whatever your husband is doing for you, good Judy, I know it's great. Oh, that's right. That's right. It's Sonia's birthday, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. I got to do something. I got to do something special for Sonia. Hold on, Jesus. There is no way. Because let me tell y'all, whether Sonia knows it or right, her and Nesto have added to the edification of my life. Okay. Her and Nesto helped me get my manifestations together. Let me tell you, okay, because I told y'all know I'm a manifester. This is what I do. Okay. I manifested a $250,000 annual income for myself. Okay. For last year. I'm manifesting 300,000 for this year, and I'm going to get it. Just like I got my two. Well, actually, I got closer to 300,000 last year, but I manifested that, right? Now, I would be ungrateful and selfish and wrong and just completely absurd, right? Even with all the stuff that was happening with me, I was still able to clear that. Can you imagine that, right? Now, I know that the Lord is going to make a way, okay, for his children, okay? You know what I'm saying? Those of us that are called according to his purpose, right? Uh-huh. So listen, it just so happened to be they were the vessel, honey. They were the catalyst, okay? So a whole lot of that $250,000 or 273,000 to be exact that I made last year, I attribute it to Sonia and Nesto. Amen. Okay. So there is no way. Okay. These people owe me nothing. There is no way that I would not ever sit before you understanding what I understand about the universe and giving thanks and having gratitude and leave them out. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. There is no way I would leave them out. Okay. So shout out to them. Okay. For being the amazing people that they are, that they helped your girl alive manifest that much money in 1 year. Shout out to Sexy RNCCRN. Thank you so very much for the super chat. She said hallelujah. Okay, can I get an amen to match it? Okay, can I get you know what? I feel like shouting, y'all. I feel like shouting. I feel like y'all don't know, y'all don't understand. Y'all do not understand. Okay, so I just want to say, you know what? I have to say this because I would be wrong if I did not do this for Sonia. Okay, Sonia, happy birthday, Muffin. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the remaining teeth that you have in your head. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Okay. In fact, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? Let me go ahead and play the birthday song one more time for Sonia. Okay. Because it's so important that we acknowledge where I what I'm saying, she was a catalyst for my birthday. Okay.
Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Happy birthday to you. May our good Lord bless you. May our good Lord bless you. May the good Lord bless you. Happy birthday, sweet pea. Don't worry about nothing. It get better, trust me. Happy birthday, sweet pea. I love you, sweet pea.
I hope your favorite drink is always miraculously in your refrigerator.
I hope whenever you check your bank account, you got more money in it than you actually expected to be in that motherfucker.
And I hope every time you go pay your utilities, that shit say zero balance due.
And I hope that every time you crank your car up, it's a full tank of gas in it.
I hope your
So listen, okay? Listen, Muffin. Sonia, I'm gonna be honest with you. Those hopes about your gas tank and your coffee and stuff, that wasn't sincerely from the bottom of my heart. It was not. But I'm gonna tell you what is from the bottom of my I hope you never run out of Pampers. I hope you never run out of Pampers. I hope that your diaper genie and the kitty litter that you're using inside your mobile home keeps everything fresh for you. I hope your snap-on veneers last you a lifetime, Muffin. Okay? I hope that you never run out of quarters for Global Tail Link Lady. Okay? Sonia, I hope, in Jesus' name, I hope this for you, that Timu never ever runs out of ponytails for you. Okay? Amen. Okay. I can do a good deed. I could be a good person. Okay. I'm just saying, I'm just saying, I want the best for everybody. I don't wish harm on nobody. Okay. See, now you look, I'm just saying, I want these good things to happen for her. I really, really, really do. Now, let's be a little bit serious. Just a little bit for a little while. Okay. Let's be a little bit serious. Y'all all right? Okay. Yeah, because see, y'all don't know how hard it is to come by diapers. Y'all don't know how hard it is. Every time you go to get pull-ups, it seems like all the babies are a size 4 pull-up. And I know she's a size 4 because my grandbaby is a size 4, right? So their ass is about the same size in diameter. So I know, you know what I'm saying? I already know, y'all. I already know, okay? Shout out to Incognita Jones. She is celebrating 1 month of membership. That's what I'm talking about. She says St. Peter is blowing his trumpet in agreement, okay? I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying, y'all. I am just saying. All right? Now let's get into the show. Let's get into the show. So who's on Patreon? Oh my goodness, did I forget to put it on members? Members, I got you. I'll put a copy, okay? We've been putting bits and pieces of messages. There's a message on Patreon. All of them I cannot put on YouTube because, there's community guidelines and we're going to follow them to the best of our ability, right? But there are some messages that have come out, honey, via your girl, okay? And I have just been kind of like letting them flow a little bit a little piece here, a little piece there. But Young Thug's text messages, I got about something between 25 and 30,000 messages, calls, 3 years worth, all this kind of stuff. Yeah, so we're going to see. I know y'all been seeing me in the vlogs or messages and communication and all this kind of stuff about what's been going on and the bag that I got last year. Okay. Shout out to Young Thug. Uh-huh. So yes, shout out to the FOIA. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a little serious into this mess. Let me pull up something real quick because there's a lot going on, y'all. It's a lot of bullshit happening right now. Like a lot of stuff is like kind of, as they say, the world is in a state of uncertainty in a lot of ways, right? But I want to say this. Y'all already know who this is on the screen. Tyler. Okay. This is the guy that took out Charlie Kirk. We're going to talk about that for us in a second. But I want to say this. Be very careful. There, energetically, spiritually, y'all, psychically, there's a lot of stuff happening right now. Okay. And those of you that are spiritualists, you get it, right? I understand that you guys know. Do not allow your energies to be harvested. Okay. This is a game that is played in media over and over again. And in order for them to manifest what it is that they want to manifest, in order for them to participate in their rituals, in their spell work, if you will, and I am going to do an esoteric breakdown of what is happening, right? They need your energy. Okay. They need your energy like your car needs gas, of course, unless you have an electric car or electric car, as Nesta would say, but they need it. Okay. So a lot of the behaviors and a lot of stuff that we're seeing is meant to put you in a certain state. It's meant for you to emit a certain hormone. It's meant for you to be on a certain frequency. You control your frequency. You don't have to be controlled by them. Okay. Some of the stuff that I'm saying, some of you guys might not understand. Hopefully I'll have a chance to help you understand exactly what I'm talking about, but don't fall prey to what they're doing. Okay. So this situation, I just wanted to give an update. Okay. Cutie Pie Caramel says, and I hear you, girl. Cutie Pie Caramel says, they didn't stress me out with Y2K, 9/11, or COVID. This won't work for me either. Stay unbothered, y'all. Absolutely. You have to stay unbothered. Okay. Being bothered. And I'm just going to say this just in case people are just not, whenever you see everybody, and I do mean everybody, participating in an event that doesn't make sense for everybody to participate in, understand that it is for a reason. You may not believe, you may not understand, get it, or subscribe to what they're doing, but it does not mean that they are not doing it. And it does not mean that you cannot be affected, especially when everyone around you is affected. So just be very vigilant about what's happening, about what you take in. Exactly. Forever T knows what's up. Forever T says it's chaos magic going on, right? And they need you to be on a certain frequency. They just do. And a lot of people, and it's easy and no bad on you, if you're getting upset. That's what it's designed for. Sexy RN, CCRN, thank you so very much for the super chat. She says the problem is that people get so caught up in their emotions that we have to stop allowing situations to move us. That is instability. Bingo. It's instability. It is definitely instability. So I want to give you guys an update just in case you guys haven't. And you know what? It just almost totally skipped my mind, but I'm gonna have to get into it. Since I got him on the screen, I'm gonna go ahead and talk to him, but we definitely talk about what happened in Delta State. That's too close for home for me. I have friends that went to Delta State. I almost did. There's a lot happening. Okay. We'll talk about that in 1 second. Now, this situation with Tyler. Okay. We already know that it's a bunch of mess going on. It has been confirmed that, this is the, alleged assassin, and that he it was in a relationship with a transgender lover, right? Now, any other time who someone is romantically involved with, when they're assassin, does if you really think about it, it doesn't matter, right? But for multiple reasons, and I promise I will go in depth about why this matters, right? About why they want it to matter to you. But just understand that everything that looks like we're getting behind a cause is not necessarily a cause. Everything that is happening, they want to happen. Okay. So we know Tyler Robinson is 22 years old, was arrested Friday. And since his arrest, it happened to be that he was in a relationship with his roommate, okay, that is a transgender person. All right. Um, and they're confirming it. And people that went to school with Tyler are saying that Tyler was obsessed with Charlie. I told you guys the other day, I didn't know much about Charlie outside of the fact that Charlie did go to school in the same school and district as my children, even went to the same college as them. He's a few years younger than them. He's 31, they're 33 and 34. But yeah. The reports that I have on him from family members or whatever that actually ran into him or whatever, they say that he was not like that or whatever. But I don't look. I'm gonna say this. We're in a time where people are going to express what they express, how they express, right? And that is just part of the climate that we're in. Now, what I don't like is that there's this whole respectability politics shit going on. And it was okay, and I think some of you guys know this and feel the same way, for them to drag George Floyd in death the way that he did. Regardless, like, look, I wasn't a George Floyd fan. Of course, most of us wasn't, because we didn't know who he was. Okay. Like many people, I looked him up. I understood what type of dude he was, all that kind of stuff. But even still, to have the amount of like law enforcement, politicians, and people like that having no problem with dragging. I don't know if y'all follow me on Twitter, you've been seeing me. I've been arguing with fucking politicians, right? Who have the nerve to be going in on people, calling people demons over Charlie. But I see posts. Case in point, there was a post that this one political commentator made, and these are popular people. This heifer said on the anniversary date of George Floyd's death that George Floyd is 5 years clean. Congratulations. And now only for that same person to be expecting the people from the opposite side of the equation to have some empathy. Again, we know how Charlie felt about empathy. Now, he did say he believes in sympathy, which is part of that conversation that people don't talk about. But he said he has no empathy or whatever, so I've none for him either. In general, energetically, and I will say, look, I definitely took my digs. If you're following me on Instagram, you already know I took my digs, honey. I do have my little darker humor. Taz been over there drilling and all of that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, in retrospect, somebody, this was, I guess, this is not the ideal thing that you would want to happen publicly. And I think that at the end of the day, let's just move forward in a way that you can be proud of forever, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Be cool, whatever, however you choose to move forward or proceed in this moment or whatever, just as long as you're okay with it tomorrow and 10 years from now, I'm okay with it too. Okay. So, yeah, like I said, they had no issues with dragging George Floyd or many other people that passed away. I've seen people making fun of Sandra Bland. I've seen people make fun of MLK. I've seen people make fun of tons of fallen black people and not acknowledge them as well. But now it's different. Okay. He definitely was about that shmoney. And from what I understand, there's going to be some stuff that is going to come out on who he probably pissed off. Um, who he took some money from. And, a whole lot of other stuff that has been going on. And I doubt that I'm able to talk about that on YouTube. Just I have a history of not being able to have these types of conversations in depthly on YouTube without it being a problem. And because I don't understand the political climate right now, we'll do it either on my website, on Patreon or someplace like that, or maybe even on Rumble, because I just don't want you guys gotta understand. It's just crazy. Okay. Um, Charlie CK's wife and them folks are doing a money grab. The dingbats can't see that. Yeah, of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Of course not. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and just move on from this situation. Don't get too caught up in it. That's what they want. The situation being completely polarizing and ugly is how they literally want it. Okay? It's literally how they want it. That's what they want to happen. They want both sides fighting. I'm a fan of having bipartisan opinions out there. I like, to see the disagreement, to hear each side. So I'm not one of those people that don't think that the other side should exist or whatever. I feel like everybody's got should have the right, to be in the conversation and all this kind of stuff. But anyway, what I do want to talk about, and let me bring this up and get into this right now, because again, the respectability politics. Because we have a young girl, a college student, who was literally, before we get into that, speaking of college, let's go ahead and get into this situation at Delta State. I don't know if you guys heard about it. Let me pull this into the stream really quick, because this was absolutely insane to me. Um, Let me pull this in to the stream. Here we go. Okay. So, can you guys see my screen okay? All right. So, in Delta State, y'all know that's in Mississippi. Got tons of family in Mississippi, right? They literally found a black student. Okay, there's his picture there, hanging from a tree at Delta State University. Why is this happening, y'all? Like this is insane. So let's go ahead. It says Delta State University has shut down their campus events during their centennial celebrations after delivering shocking news. In a statement, the university shared that a deceased individual was found on campus. Earlier today, Delta State University staff discovered a deceased individual on campus. University police and local authorities were immediately notified and are conducting an active investigation. At this time, we have no further details to share. Out of respect for the individual and their loved ones, we will refrain from additional comments until the authorities release more information. Our community is deeply saddened by their loss. We extend our heartfelt condolences to the family and friends impacted. Counselors and support services are available to the students. Crazy. So as the body was found hanging from a tree in the middle of the campus near the Court of Governors dorms. The student was later identified by the family and friends via Facebook as Trey Reed of Grenada, Mississippi. All details surrounding his death haven't been released, but will continue to follow the story as the investigation continues. I'm following this too. This is too close to home for me. Grenada, all over the Delta, that like those are my old stomping grounds. Well, North Mississippi as well too, but like these are places that I grew up. You know, these are places that I visited as a child. These are, you know, it- is the SWAC in here being represented anywhere? Shout out to the SWAC if you're in here, okay? If you know, like it's so much happening right now. We saw the reports come out yesterday that there were going to be threats made to HBCUs for loss of life when it came to these, students, and here we go. Here we go, you know? I just It's insane. It is insane. Shout out to Acme Listening Inc. Thank you so very much, Acme, for the super chat. Acme says, thank you for the mix up tonight. We can't stay stuck. We can't, baby. We can't. We definitely cannot stay stuck. Thank you so much for recognizing and supporting me in this. Yeah, that was it's crazy, y'all. It's crazy. So, since we're here, might as well go ahead, because the other situation that I wanted to show you guys is, I'm sure they've got it on their site too. This was really sad. Did you guys see the young lady that got arrested? And here it is. Hold on. Okay. All right. I don't know why they was doing that, but basically, this young lady was on her college campus, and she was singing the song "Fuck Your Homie, He Dead." Y'all already know they got these websites out here dedicated to getting people fired. Um, Dedicating to getting people fired, doxxed, harassed, stalked. Matt Dowdy got fired because, and I don't even think what Matt Dowdy said was bad. He literally just said, sometimes when you invite, and I'm paraphrasing, he says something about inviting toxic situations in, you sometimes, invite that into your life. He didn't say anything crazy or disrespectful, but he was fired, right? So, and he's not the only one. There's a lot of people that are losing their jobs. Be very careful what you say on social media. Okay, this is some Nazi shit. This is I feel like we're in an alternate reality. I don't understand what's happening here. It's just, yes, she was arrested. She was arrested. So, um she was at Texas Tech, and she was detained by the police after she mocked Charlie Kirk and his supporters as they protested on the campus. So it says, in the viral video, 18-year-old Cameron Booker can be seen counter protesting a group of Charlie Kirk protesters who were holding signs in remembrance of the slain conservative figure. Cameron approached a group of men and began to laugh at Kirk's death. Um, F y'all homie, he dead. He got shot in the head. Y'all know that's by Drilla, from Chicago, a drill rapper. She then began to argue with the supporters over Kirk's problematic views, saying that Kirk is racist, and he got what he deserves. Then the supporters began to label her aggressive. She said, I'm not being aggressive. My voice is very calm. You're calling me aggressive because I'm black, the woman says. After the exchange, Cameron was arrested and charged with battery, disorderly conduct, and resisting arrest. She was also cited for assault. So she was released on $200 bond. Okay. Listen, this is what I'm going to say. Now, I saw the original video, and this is not it. The actual news clip where they were actually, was getting in them folks' face. Okay. If you got to protest and say what you want to say, I think you should be able to protest from either side of the equation, but do not get your black ass in people's face. Okay. Unless you want to risk jail, because they're about that. Okay. They are about that. We know what they did with George Floyd. Exactly, Natasha. They gave no mercy to George Floyd's children. His daughter had nothing to do with anything that her father did, had nothing to do with any drugs, had nothing to do with any of that. But they still did not have a problem with trolling, threatening, and making their child's life a living hell. We cannot afford for you to be getting criminal records or getting stuff on your jacket based on this stupid shit. Okay? Stay the fuck out of people's face. Stay out of people's face. Do not run up in people's face. If they're protesting and you want to counter protest, first of all, you better understand that in order to legally protest, you got to get a permit. They will find ways to arrest your black ass. They will find ways. Okay? So even if it's you didn't get a permit for your protest, don't just show up there to do a counter protest and think that there may not be consequences. Let's just be smart about it. That's all I'm saying. Let's be smart about it. It's not even worth it. And I watched this. The girl was out of pocket. She definitely was out of pocket. She was run up in their face. And I'm just not gonna side with you just because. I'm just not. She should have sat there and ate her fucking food, talked her little shit on the other side of the room, and left them people alone. So I'm sure there's gonna be more stuff like that because social media makes people think that you could take that stuff outside and you can't. You can't. Okay? You cannot, right? Stay out of it. Beyonce says, stay out of white people's business and let them have boots on the ground. They don't need our help. And they don't. They don't. Okay? And Natasha says, where are the black male rappers? They are BS. They never speak up when racism is happening. Boycott them like we did Target. There's an idea. There's an idea. Yeah, but this shit is crazy. But like I said, this is respectability politics because it was okay for them to do what they did to George, to Breonna Taylor. Okay. I will never forget the day that we got up in the morning. I remember my husband was so mad. He was furious because Brandon Tatum's ratchet ass was calling Breonna Taylor a trap queen and just all types of derogatory shit. My throat is starting to kill me. I cannot believe that, but I haven't been talking as much since I've been sick. So maybe that's why, whatever, my throat is killing me. But yeah. Brandon Tatum was calling Breonna Taylor all types of hood rats. Right, they talked about Trayvon Martin. They did all of this stuff. There has been no sacred no sacred difference given to black bodies that have fallen. None at all. And it's just, it's tragic. It's tragic. Okay? It's absolutely tragic. Vetta's World says, I just said the same thing in reference to the young girl taking up for him and saying why all of the black people are angry. First of all, one of the reasons why I wouldn't even participate in this publicly is because that's what they want. They want this back and forth. They want this bullshit to happen. And we don't have to. We do not have to participate in this shit. We just don't. We just don't, y'all. So if we can, let's just stay out of this bullshit. Let's not get arrested over stupid shit. You know that they want to make an example. You already know that's what they want to do. That's just what they want to do. Okay. So let's get into this situation. Speaking of rappers, drill rappers at that. G Herbo. Okay. Him and his girl a lot. Y'all know, some of y'all might not know G Herbo. He's another rapper with a girlfriend who was always in some bullshit. His girlfriend, Tina. He been caught cheating for years, all types of bullshit. He's probably cheating right now, but he's got this thing where, and let me tell y'all, gotta learn peep game. Not y'all, because y'all already know. But these dummies, they gotta know how to peep game. Okay. Let me make it a little bit bigger. This is G Herbo. Okay, and his girl. Now, here's what he's talking about now. Okay. So he released this the other day, and I'm calling game, right? He says, any bitch that think they know me or thought they knew me don't know me. I'm trying to marry my woman. I accept all accountability for what I might have done in the past, but that's in the past. And I'm leaving it right there. I don't got time to block a bitch. I'm chasing money. Just don't call me. Too much money on this line to change the numbers. Let's peep game. First of all, little nigga, we know exactly what you doing. Okay? He got a woman. This old girl didn't call him. Okay? She didn't call his ass recently. That's all this is. She didn't call his ass recently. She didn't threaten to leave him. And now all of a sudden he want to get married. Okay. Now all of a sudden I done left all that bullshit alone. I'm just gonna be the faithful rapper. Okay. And I'm not. I can't change my number. So all you hoes got my number, and I'm not. You bet. Look, if this were me, Muffin, you would be blocking them hoes. What you mean? You got so many hoes in your phone that you don't know who to block? Okay. Well, I'll tell you this. Give me the phone. I block them hoes for you. Okay, this is what if she falling for this, she's ignorant. There ain't no way in hell. She's got it. Thank you, Elisha. This is complete gaslighting. Complete gaslighting. Let me take a drink. Cause baby, what? So basically, when these hoes send him some nudes, or they send him some messages, or some screenshots of some shit that they didn't already did in the past, he can say, "Oh, that's old." That's old. I don't know who that is. Got to be more careful. Got to be more careful. I like when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. So, like I said, so he's saying what now? He's leaving, he's not blocking anyone because he's too busy. You would never be too busy to block a bitch that's making me uncomfortable if I was your woman. Now, I ain't never been in this position. I'm never gonna tell a nigga to block a bitch. Okay? If something happened, like for instance, y'all remember that y'all remember that stupid ass girl that was chasing Taz down? Baby, I didn't have to tell him to block her. I didn't have to tell him to block her. If I had to tell him to block her, my name would not be Mrs. Allen today. Okay? You know? We're not what I look like telling you to block somebody. I'm not doing that. And then what's so makes so bad? He's messed around with these women, and now you can't block them, baby. Please, please. But I guess because these dudes got money, these women let them do what they want. Okay. Natasha said, "Didn't he just go to jail for credit card fraud?" G. Herbo got. You know what? You know they will do their scams. They will do their scams. You're right. You're right, baby. He did go to jail for credit card fraud or something, some type of Nesto shit. He sure did. He sure did, baby. He sure did. Don't make no damn sense. But anyway, I wish the hell I would sit up there and listen to somebody talking about he don't have time to block. Shit. You got plenty of time to block, baby. You got time to block. You definitely got time to block. Okay. Um, did y'all see this? And this is what I mean when I say that they do shit to get us riled up and you cannot get into the mess. I'm sorry, but this right here, okay? Beyonce was seated with Jared and Ivanka Trump, Jared Kushner and Ivanka. And everybody on social media is making a big deal out of it. Listen, it's like this, honey. They only act like that. I mean, they don't act like that in real life. The seating arrangements are given, number one, way before anything takes place. You know who you're going to sit with. If Beyonce then would have had a problem with sitting next to Ivanka them, they wouldn't be sitting next to him. All of that extreme, polarizing, I can't talk to the other side, I don't like these people, I'm diametrically opposed, that's for us. That's for social media. That's not real. That's not real. That's not real. That's for us to behave a certain way, not them. These people, like, people need to understand that you cannot be on code with celebrities. You can't be on code with billionaires. How can you be on code with Beyonce and Jay-Z? Can somebody tell me? Why do we think we can be on code with celebrities? Okay? They're going to be fine. They're going to figure out how to make nice with each other publicly and how not to act like weirdos um when they see each other or when they're seated. It's only us that would make a spectacle out of being seated at the same table with somebody. They wouldn't do that. Okay? Not ask Dame Dash if them rappers got any money. But yeah, so everybody's going in talking about, I cannot believe Beyonce was sitting next to. Oh, I can. Baby, I can believe. I can definitely believe that Beyonce was sitting next to them. I absolutely can. With no problem. It's probably eating off each other's plate and everything. You think it's a game. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. That was not a very, very nice thing to say. Okay. That was not a nice thing to say. But yeah. Yeah. It's a mess, y'all. It's a mess. But I almost forgot to put this one in, child. Okay. Um, this right here, y'all, this is a mess. So she's in court right now. Let me explain to you who this is. Okay. Pretty lady, right? She's a TikToker, very, very wholesome on TikTok, right? Um, this is her and her husband. Okay. Michaela Rylersdale. And I may not have said it right. Okay. But on TikTok, she presented as a married housewife on social media. You know how they make they make hamburger helper from scratch and shit and do all of that old stuff. You know what I'm saying? But really, she was running a stripper and escort OnlyFans business with her husband. Uh-huh. Oh yeah. So what happened was very, very tragic. Yes, this is the BDSM chick. Let's get into what happened. So she was an OnlyFans model and she got arrested earlier this year, right? And she is getting ready to be on trial after 55-year-old Michael Dale was unalive during a fetish experience that they had, right? So Michaela and Michael engaged in this BDSM situation like 3 years ago, and it included putting a plastic bag over his head and multiple layers of duct tape. Okay. Look, our freaky ain't everybody else freaky. These people be doing other shit. Okay. So last week, the judge heard a bunch of the testimony from both the prosecution and the defense. And he did say that the standard requirement at a preliminary hearing is a lot less than the proof beyond a reasonable doubt required at a trial. Um, so he said that there was, however, sufficient evidence to proceed with the trial. So they're saying that this was just a tragic accident and she tried to save him. Um, and the judge is saying that this is a unique set of facts. I kind of like the way that sounds, a unique set of facts. Sounds like something that and Sonia would come up with, a unique set of facts, right? And so they're asking, when does bondage and fetish turn into implied malice? Here's my thing. I'm really vanilla when it comes to shit like that. I don't want to beat your ass, and I don't want you beat my ass. Okay? Now we can do a whole lot of other shit, but I don't want you to whoop my ass, and I don't want you to beat my ass. I don't want to whoop your ass either, right? So I don't understand. But what I do know about people who do BDSM is, isn't there supposed to be like safe words? Isn't there supposed to be like, stuff that you do to like keep people safe? Okay. Yeah, vanilla. Yes, vanilla means look. Vanilla means look. I don't want no extra people in the room. I don't want nobody watching. Or I don't want look. We're gonna do it the old fashioned way. Okay? You gonna take this cushion, okay? And you gonna go about your business, okay? No, I'm just playing. I'm saying I'm vanilla with a little spice, but not that much spice. Okay. I'm vanilla with a little chocolate syrup, a little strawberry sauce. Okay. Sprinkle some nuts in there. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm really feeling freaky, some pecans. Okay. Okay. Look. Hey, Shauna says vanilla means look. In comparison to this shit that Michaela was doing, you damn right I'm vanilla. Okay. Get on top of me. I get on top of you. Bang, bang, bang. Was it good for you? Okay. It was good for me too. Now, good night. Would you like a Pepsi? Would you like a Pepsi, motherfucker? So, anyway, I'm just saying. So yeah, so she was doing like an OnlyFans stripper escort things and all this kind of stuff. She wrapped this dude in saran wrap. Then she put a plastic bag over his head. And then look, y'all, she said that this man requested to have his eyes glued shut. And y'all ready for this? This is why I say I'm vanilla. Now, after she didn't put saran wrap all over this motherfucker, may he rest in peace. Mm-hmm. Oh, bro, ain't you supposed to do that when people die? I'm just saying. She didn't put the plastic bag over his head. She didn't duct tape the man. Then he asked for his eyes to get glued shut. And one more thing. He wanted a dildo glued into his mouth, Jesus. I said he wanted a dildo glued in his mouth. Then she sent the videos of it to her husband, who seemed to be getting excited, and he uploaded it online. The man's roommate said he could hear the man begging for mercy and pleading for her to stop, but she wouldn't stop. And I mean, when I tell you, you go to these folks' TikTok and you think these folks just, you go to their TikTok, Jesus, you think they just, vanilla. You just think they vanilla. You know what I'm saying? But no, they're not vanilla. Okay? No. They got some rocky road shit going on. Okay? Nidra say what? And I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. But now this is my problem, y'all. She sent it to her husband. And her husband got off on it. Like, what is going on with these people? What is going on with these people, y'all? I just, what is happening? Like, do y'all understand why I said I'm vanilla now? Do you understand now? I hope you understand me. Okay? Because see, I don't have time to be untying nobody. I don't have time to be reviving nobody. I don't have time for none of that shit. I do not have time to be, I just don't. I don't want to do all of that. I want us to go ahead, do what we're going to do. Is it good for you? Okay, it was good for me. How many did you get? Oh, did you? I got a few myself. Would you like a Pepsi? Would you like a Pepsi? That's all I want to do. I don't want to do CPR. I don't remember how to do it. I don't want to do no Heimlich maneuver. I don't want to be with the shit talking about some clear. I don't want to do none of that shit. I don't want to do none of that. I want us to go in the shower. When we get done with our Pepsi, sit on the shower bench. You take your shower spray thing. I take mine. You wash my back. I wash your back. Okay? I take the thing and spray you down. You spray me down. That's all I want to do, y'all. And I want to dry completely off. Then I want us to put on lotion because I don't want to look at your ass being rusty. And I want us to go to bed peacefully. I don't want the people to have to be calling the doctor. I don't want nobody coming in because they think something's I just want vanilla with a little strawberry sauce and chocolate and some nuts here and there, but nothing crazy. And we could just have a Pepsi and go to bed. And we both live to see another motherfucking day. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand? We live to see another day that way. Yeah, we live to see another day. So, yeah, rest in peace to the sir. I'm sorry that happened to him, but I guess he went out the way that he wanted to. I hope. I hope it was good for him. I hope he at least got a Pepsi. I hope so. So anyway, Nick Cannon. Let me. uh, Y'all can't hear it? Y'all can't hear him? Okay, hold on. My bad. Let me see something. Oh, okay. Okay, my bad. I did not have the setting right. Okay, let me take this back. Let me know if you guys could hear.
Do you think having all those kids was a response to your trauma?
Yeah, 100. Now I'm learning that now. Yeah, it wasn't like.
How about now? Could y'all hear it then? Let me know if you guys heard it then. Okay, perfect.
I was acting out.
Do you think having all those kids was a response to your trauma?
Yeah, 100. Now I'm learning that now. Yeah, it wasn't like I was acting out. It was more of being careless, being frivolous with my process because I could do it, because I had the money, because I had the access to whoever and however I wanted to move. And, okay, they coming at me, they asking me, opposed to like doing a mature thing and saying, hey, well, it probably makes more sense to do this. And then obviously life happens as well. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna go have 12 kids. It was more about like, yo, I'm gonna just live life and have fun, and whatever happens, I can handle it. When it probably, being almost 45 now, I can sit back and be like, yeah, if I would have thought the process through a little bit more and took time to actually do the inner work, things might have been a little different in certain scenarios.
You wouldn't have 12 kids.
I don't know. You know what I mean? Like that's the only thing, because I've always said this, every child that I had was made out of love, and there were strong relationships. It's just, if I would have did the work and the healing after getting divorced, I probably would have took my time in a lot of other scenarios. And for whatever reason, I thought that was the answer. A lot of times it was like, oh, well, I'm gonna figure it out over here. I'm gonna figure it out over here, opposed to like, yo, now you're leaving trauma every step of the way, instead of, you know, fixing it from its origin and then being able to present itself. But then I mean, like concepts like monogamy and stuff like that, I still feel the same way
I was
about
going to
that.
ask you, has your view on that changed then?
Nah, not really. Not for me, you know. And that, again, that's the work of, you know, whether you want to go back to like Freud's process of like my childhood and my upbringing. I grew up in a very unorthodox situation and household, so I've always understood that, you know, love happens differently. So monogamy has never really been my thing, but so that I'm pretty sure that plays a part of it as well too.
Do you think having all those kids was a
Alright,
response to your
so-
trauma?
Yeah.
Let's pause here. Okay. What's going on, Q? Here's my thing. I'm calling cap and I'm calling bullshit, and it's for multiple reasons. First of all, if there was a black woman that had 12 children who told everyone that she had these children because she did not square her trauma away, she would get dragged regardless of the trauma that she carried with her. Most of the comment section are women understanding and agreeing with him. And I'm sorry, I'm over it. It's bullshit. The way that men are given the space to make mistakes and screw up children and screw up women and ruin families, and then all they have to say, oh, it's because of my unhealed trauma. And that's okay, because I firmly believe that some of these women that are having babies by multiple men, I feel like that's a trauma response. That's someone thinking that they could, you know, love their way or sex or have children enough to, you know, heal or whatever. But nobody wants to hear that shit. So I don't want to hear his shit. I don't give a damn about Nick. Nick, first of all, I mean, he's a whore. He's a whore. That's what that is. He's a freaking whore. So like I'm just not buying it. I'm just not. Like, sorry if I'm not being empathetic and all this kind of stuff, but you don't get to ruin children and women, and you know, cuz that's what's happening. We don't know what it's going to look like in 10 years when Nick Cannon's kids are sitting on some podcast spilling their guts on how they feel. We don't know what that's going to look like. Okay? We just don't. And JC said, I heard Nick's father speak on Clubhouse. He is a straight up weirdo. Nick didn't stand a chance without getting professional help. Yeah, but what'd you make for dinner tonight, JC? Did you have some chicken, honey? I'm just asking. But yeah, I feel like it's an excuse. I really, really do. And you know, that's sad. That's sad. Now, speaking of sad, I have to
Yeah,
show you
100.
guys this. Okay. This was crazy to me. Matter of fact, let me make sure. Um, I don't know if I put a I don't know if I put a actual photo of this woman. Let me find one real quick. Let me find a photo of this lady. Okay. This lady, um, let me find when she was black. that could be a hint at what we're about to do or talk about. This shit like sent me, y'all. It sent me. All right. So let me just grab this really quickly. When people talk about self-hate in Black women from like the perspective of the Black woman having on blonde hair or wig or weave or something like that, I don't think it's fair, right, to say that just because you have blonde hair or you wear blue contact lenses or whatever, I don't think that that's always self-hate. But what is this? This is Donna Briggs, y'all. And both of these people are the same person. Okay? They're the same person. Okay? She has successfully morphed into a white woman. Now, this is self-hate. No, this is not Iggy. This is not Iggy. And I'm going to go to her social media and show this and show you her social media. Her name is Donna Briggs, and she hates Black people, in fact. She loves to talk shit about Black people. She loves to talk about how Black people need to, she says stuff like Black people need to be, this happened to them, they need to be eliminated, they're ignorant, all that. She says the most, okay? She says and does the most. So let's just go over here and I'm gonna let this be a reminder of what she actually looks like. And we're just gonna go through some of her videos.
Hello everyone, it's Donna Briggs, and today's question of the day is, Dear Donna, I treat my friends great, but they don't treat me well. I don't know what to do. What? Dear Donna, I treat my friends great, but they don't treat me well. Why are you hanging around people that don't treat you well? That's something you need to get through your head. Why are you doing that? If you don't like how they're treating you, move on. Remember, their neglect to you does not determine your self-worth. But the more they neglect you, the more you're going to feel bad about yourself. That's what's going to happen. The more they treat you bad, the more you're going to feel bad about yourself. And we don't want that. No. Hello everyone, it's Donna Briggs. Hope you have a spectacular day so far. I know you are because you're following me. So let's get on to today's outfit check. Are you guys having a great day today? I hope so. It's the beginning of the week. It's a great day. Remember that. Live in abundance, mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. On to the shoe. Don't tilt your crown. Hello everyone, it's Donna Briggs. And today's question of the day is, Dear Donna, my brother won't get a job. Oh my God. My dad keeps bugging me about helping him get a job. He doesn't want to get a job.
Hi.
My father keeps giving me money. I don't know what to do.
In the garage.
My mom is stressed out about it because my dad keeps stressing her out about it. What should I do? I would remove myself from the situation. That's not your child. That's not your responsibility. And you tell your parents, you know what, I love you and all, but now you're causing stress in my life because your child does not want to get a job. That's not my problem. Remove yourself from the situation. That's what I would do. Because why should your brother not having a job be your responsibility? That's their responsibility, not yours. You know? Dear Donna, my brother doesn't have a job. My father is stressing out about it. They're bugging me about getting him a job. I don't know what to do. Tell your parents, you know what? I'm removing myself from the situation. That's not my problem. I love you guys. I'm out. And that's today's question of the day. I love you guys. Be courteous, be kind, live in extreme abundance. And I'll see you tomorrow on Motivational Monday. Bye.
right. I did not mean
Hello,
to
everyone.
like it.
It's
I
Donna
was
Briggs.
trying
And
to
today's
stop it. Okay. She clearly has
my
lost her
brother
damn
won't
mind.
get a job. Oh my.
Clearly, she has lost her mind. Clearly, she has lost her mind. So the first thing that I thought about was the movie White Girls. That's the first thing that I thought about. I'm like, is she for real? What is wrong with this girl? And she really believes that she's white, y'all. She really believes that she has changed her race and that she's fooling people. Cause like, even though, she kind of looks it, right? She kind of looks the part. She still, when she opens her mouth, baby, she's giving black woman. Like, I don't know. I don't know what she thinks she's doing. But yeah, this is I think that this definitely qualifies as self-hate. Like this, she's insane. She is absolutely insane, child. Absolutely insane. So there was one last, and I think, oh yeah, it is over here. Hang on. Oh God, this one right here was hard for me. And trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. Akbar V. Okay. Akbar V came out today, and you know it's so bad, and I hate to say this. I knew that eventually this was going to happen. I knew that this was happening. I knew that we were going to get some sort of confirmation that this woman was being abused. And respectfully, I say this, I say this, how do I say this? Because I want people to, I want women to be okay. I want women to heal, right? And understand that no matter how male identified you are, no matter how much shit you take off of a man, it's never worth it. Your spirituality, your salvation, your self-worth, who you are as a woman, as a mother, as a person, cannot be tied to some man choosing you or accepting you. This was so sad because Akbar V is one of those women that she's an R. Kelly sympathizer. She says that he needs, he just needs prayer. She openly talked about how this man has been beating on her for their whole marriage, cheating on her, dogging her out. And he's not the first one. She all type of rappers, she's openly talked about these traumas. I wish Akbar V cared about herself. I really, really do. I really do. Like it's just it's such a sad situation. So what she said was she's been getting punched in her face by her husband, who turned around and asked her for money after that, right? And she tried to work it out, and he's cheating, and even had him and his woman jump her. And so finally, I guess she's finally over it. I'm guessing Akbar is going to go on about her business and try and heal and take care of her son and all this kind of stuff. But I don't believe her. I don't believe her because she's one of those women that believe, I took my vows and I did all of this. Uh Wayne says you sound much better. Hey y'all man bashing again tonight. Probably so. Probably so, Wayne. Probably so. But thank you very much. I still got this little nasally thing going on. I still feel like my head is underwater, but I appreciate you. But she gonna go back. She gonna go back, and it's and honestly, that's normal. Women who are in DV situations, they typically take like 7 or 8 times to actually be done. And with these situations, and I could hope, but I bet you she's not done. All he has to do is say that he believes in Jesus. You know, Brazil earlier said Thug smacked Akbar. They all have dogged her. Absolutely, she has been Past, and here's the thing about Akbar that makes it so sad. She's so talented, y'all. Akbar is so talented. Akbar is so, she's a good rapper. She could sing. She could spit bars. Yes, she's very religious. Charnay, she's very religious. Extremely, right? I didn't understand after she got her body done, like right after she got her body done, she's pregnant. Ain't no way, baby. I would have been in the clinic so fast. Anyway, that's just me. But she just like she's super religious to the point where she's in a religious psychosis. But she was like she's in religious psychosis on one hand, but then you want to be a bust down at the same time. It's weird. Yes. Natasha says Akbar is pretty and talented. She can write. She's got so many talents. It is insane. Insane. My thoughts and my prayers are with her. I hope that this sister makes it out. A lot of women do not make it out of situations like this with their lives. Um, there are so many permanent damages that happen to women in these long-term situations. And then the stupid bitch that he's with jumped Akbar with him. Like as if he's not whooping her ass too. Insane. Exactly. He definitely sabotaged her. Definitely. Definitely. It's so sad. It's so sad. So sad. But anyway, y'all, that's about all we have for today. Listen, if there's a man out there putting hands and feet on you and you can't tell nobody, email me. We will put together something for you to help you get out and get away if you want help. You don't stay in this mess. Do not stay in this mess. Do not allow somebody to take your dignity away, your humanity. Don't do it. Don't do it. You gotta send. I don't know what is. I can't find anything on Lil Mo. You gotta tell. Could you send me something? Cause I don't know what's going on with Lil Mo. Is she sick? Let me Google some stuff. Let me Google some stuff. But yeah, it was just so sad. And like your religion, your salvation is not tied to your obedience to a man. I do not know why women buy into that, but they do. It's crazy. Okay. All right. So I know that there was a point where Lil Mo was on opioids at one point, but I know she got through that. Okay, wait a minute, hold on. I think I found something. Um, I think I found what we're looking for. Oh my God, she is so little. Oh my God. Okay, let me hold on, y'all. I'm about to share this screen. This is insane. She is so little, y'all. Oh my God. Okay. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to get this on the screen. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Wow. Y'all, we gotta say some prayers for Lil Mo too, because like this is crazy. Okay, where is it? Okay. All right. So give me 1 second. Okay. All right. This is Lil Mo, y'all. I hope she's not back on that stuff. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna do some digging. Like you see, people do not know that that's her. Some people don't even know it's her. Wow. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's a bit much. That is a bit much. Mm-mm. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. So anyway, yeah, prayers up for Lil Mo. Listen, no, 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 no. And guess what? Guess what we not gonna do though? We are not going to leave here. You will never leave here on a sad note if I can help it, okay? So just give me a second. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. I got y'all. Okay? I got y'all. Okay? Give me a second. Give me a second. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. Yep. 1 second. Mm-hmm. We not about to leave here on no sad note. No, we're not. No, we're not. Mm-mm. Just give me 1 second. Cause baby, listen. Baby, listen. We got to get our laugh on up in here. Okay? We definitely do. We definitely got to get our laugh on. Give me 1 second. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Okay. 1 second, vibers. 1 second. All right. Okay. We got it. Hold on 1 second. Look, I don't know who let Lil Mo come out like that, but that is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. But here's what we about to do, okay? Because vibers be on hella bullshit, okay? We about to get in. We had to break up the energy, okay? Not just trying to come back on again. All right. So, yeah, we had to break up the energy, okay? Yes, it was. That was Riri's boo. Took him from her sister. Now listen. Listen. You gonna have to look further than your damn sister, okay? You got to look further than your sister. Well, all right, y'all. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight as much as I did. I'm on the mend. I ain't 100%, but I'm almost there. All right. I will see you guys later. Love you guys so much. And we are out of here. Good night.
Turn me up, I like my money like I like my niggas. Green face card, never decline what I mean. Act up and you gon' make me make a scene. Only time he hear my voice is when they play me on the screen. Got bad habits, I'm not the one you wanna keep. She a trap star, put that lady on a tree. Got her ass so shook, she shaking like an apple tree. Yeah, this life ain't meant for you, but baby girl, it's meant for me. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean? This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. What it do? This my boo, she from the south. We running man just like these bitches run they mouth. I got the juice, but they still claim it, it's a drought. If I say I'm coming through, I'm about to flip the house. That boy crazy, say he tryna have my baby. Hold on, Slim Shady, just like Mariah, drive him crazy. Got him stressed, make him feel it in his chest. Ask him how it feel, just like a bullet with no vest. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me. This lifestyle got girlies clocking on my teeth. This lifestyle can get you far, know what I mean. This lifestyle ain't meant for you, it's meant for me.